Hello everybody. This is an astrological forecast for Taurus for August of 2012. And this also applies if you have a Taurus ascendant. So, my dear Taurians, we still have Mercury retrograde until the 8th of the month. So don't buy new equipment, new computer software if you can help it, anything that's machinery driven. Try not to get too involved with that during the retrograde. After that, when it's direct, fine. It's also a good time for completing things during the retrograde, finishing off, doing research and planning for the future. And then after the 8th, then you can go ahead and really sign contracts, deal with important documents, legal documents, buy, sell houses, stocks, bonds, gold, silver, whatever it is you want to do, Taurus. You can do it then. Just wait. Now, Taurus, you're going to feel quite restless this first week of the month. We do have this square from the Sun to Uranus. So there's going to be a feeling like, I can't settle. I'm going a little bit from this to that and maybe not feeling as though you're achieving a whole lot. Don't worry, it's a short-lived transit. By the second week, that should already be passing. We've got Venus in your second house for some of this month, along with Jupiter. So this month really could be very good for you financially. There's going to be some opportunities. Now, Venus is making a lot of aspects this month. And especially, for example, the second week of the month, there's Venus square to Uranus. So there could well be a financial opportunity coming in, but it's fleeting. It's very quick. You're going to have to be on the ball, Taurus, not just maybe just considering things, deliberating, but maybe just jump into something very quickly and take that small window of opportunity. We've also got Venus making a trine to Neptune. So it's going to mean as well that you may meet somebody that you feel you have a real connection with, a soul connection, but it could just be an illusion. This could also apply to your finances. You may think that you've come across something that sounds wonderful. What an opportunity. But maybe it's too good to be true. If it sounds too good to be true, it possibly is. So there you need to be careful. So Venus is making all kinds of different aspects. It's also making an opposition to Pluto. So this could mean an intense relationship coming into your life that could be very obsessive, but could also be very destructive. So you're going to have to watch out for power issues, manipulation issues. This is what's going to be happening with this opposition with Pluto. So basically, Venus making all these different aspects is probably going to make you feel a little bit dizzy, Taurus. Because Taurus, you like to have things planned out. You like to know where you are, where you're going, and have everything, a nice little plan that's watertight, that doesn't have to change too much. This month, with all these aspects to Venus, and Venus being your ruler, I'm expecting your finances to be changeable. I'm expecting you to feel hopeful one minute and then a bit disappointed the next. But particularly the last week of the month, we do have this trine from Pluto to the Sun, from your 5th to your 9th houses. This would be a very good time to get something done, very good time to learn something. If you need to learn something that really could be beneficial for you, especially as far as your finances and your work is concerned, that last week in the month, the planets are really with you on that. We've got Mars along with Saturn for much of this month in your 6th house. Well, time for concentrated effort. Time when you won't be able to be all over the place, where you're going to have to focus maybe just on one or two really important things, because you're not going to have the energy to be able to do lots and lots of different things. Also, with Mars and Saturn in this house, it's a time when you can push forward with a very good plan for your physical well-being. You can really plan this out and really structure it for the future, for the months coming on, because by the end of the month, Mars has gone into your 7th house. So there could be some disagreements in relationships. You might not be willing to compromise so much. Not that you are terribly good at compromising anyway, Taurus. You do like to have things your way. But I think there may be some disagreements, some opinions that need to be aired. I don't think you're going to want to listen very much to somebody else's opinions, but try to, so that you don't have to go through needless conflict. With that Mars going into your 7th house towards the end of this month. We've got a big focus as well on your environment, with Venus in the 3rd for much of the month. Good time for just getting out socially and making some new friends. You're going to also be focusing on your home and making your home a more pleasant place to be. You might just be moving the furniture around just so that you can feel as though there's more space. But certainly some changes in that area. So there you have it, my dear Taurus. Watch out for these Venus aspects. I think Venus is going to affect you the most for your relationships and your finances. The changeability, the illusion, don't get taken in, and don't become too obsessed with somebody so that it overtakes your life and then you can't think straight about anything else. So I thank you for listening. I thank you for favoriting these videos, for sharing my videos. And for those of you that come for readings, of course, I'm always delighted to hear from you. Have a great month. Bye for now.